As the importance of a college degree is being emphasized, college students have many struggles they face while attending university, such as housing issues, working to support themselves in the job market after graduation. Housing costs are a significant portion of student debt. If a student is not fortunate enough to have family support, they have to provide housing for themselves. The average cost to live on campus at a public institution is $8,000 and private $10,000. Students that live off campus are faced with either covering rent by themselves or finding a roommate to split the cost with. When living costs become too expensive, many students are left homeless. 18% of students attending a 2-year college and 14% of students at a 4-year university are considered homeless. Tuition is increasing, and students are now forced to take out loans to make ends meet. Students that are dependent undergraduate can only take up to $31,000 in federal student loans, independent a max of $57,000. Students are still responsible for covering the rest of tuition. Some students are fortunate enough to receive grants and scholarships, but sometimes that isn't enough and some students don't qualify. Only 19% of students qualify to receive an academic scholarship, and only 0.7 have a chance of receiving an athletic scholarship. Next, I've inserted a diagram that shows the different loan amounts for undergraduates, independent, dependent, graduate professionals, and health professionals. In order to support themselves financially, students have to pick up full-time jobs. And that means 30% of students are considered food insecure, which means they do not know where their next meal is going to come from. When faced with these hardships, some students drop out and still have to pay for loans. The next picture shows the amount of student debt in loans, no matter if the student completed or did not complete. After graduation, 40% of graduates are unsure what to do with their major, and 86% have no job offers pending after graduation. This leaves students feeling like their degree is useless. A solution to these hardships is students should not be limited on the amount they can receive in federal aid loans, especially if it has to be paid back, and also that they should only be subsidized. Because there are many pre-med students that drop out because they cannot afford it. Students should be able to gear their majors towards a growing field, and all universities should provide job listings with their majors and salaries so students are aware of their choices. To assess how college students are faced with hardships, I pursued these areas of inquiry. What is the demand for more financial aid? Why students need to work full-time jobs? How many students find employment after graduation? I used graphs, journals, articles from internet searches to help with my research. With further research, if my solutions are implemented, some of these hardships will be eliminated.